Okay, so I thought I would share the way I get my perfect mermaid curls. I do this because it's just a funny way to call it. But I like the way these curls look, and I think they look Little Mermaid. Super curly, beachy hair. So I was gonna show you the curling iron that I use is the Numi. You can use obviously any wand, but I do the 32mm in size one. I also have really like I believe it's the 25mm, and it just gives you a little bit tighter curl. I just like this because it's quicker, because it's a thicker barrel, and I just like the way the curls like loosen up a little bit more for me. It works for me because I have thicker hair. If somebody has thinner hair, I would probably suggest doing a tighter, like a smaller barrel, because it would probably hold your curl better. For me, I have the luxury of like the curls stay in my hair, so I'm like, I do want them to loosen out a little bit. So that's why I like the bigger curl, because if I do a smaller one, my hair holds curl so well. Sometimes it's a little too tight for me, and I like to keep the length of my hair when I do these curls. So yeah, that's the size that I use, and I do the temperature at 450, also because I just have really thick, coarse hair, and so that temperature works better for me. That will be different depending on like your texture of hair, so just be careful with that so you don't burn it if you have thinner, softer hair. Okay, so I part my hair and do the bottom half first, and I pull it into different sections. And when I pull, like I'll do this piece, like it looks long this way, but because it's like stretched out, it's still thin enough where I'll be able to get the curl. So I'll just do this really quick, then I'll show you a better example because I already did two in the back. So, and try not to touch the curl once you do it. Okay, so I grab, I want to say like a ½ inch of hair. Like you don't want it too thick. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you want to be able to like spread it out a little bit more. Because if it's like this much, you're definitely not going to be able to get a nice curl, or you're going to be holding the curling iron way too long. So about that size, you point the curling iron down. I don't really know. I think it's because if you do it the other way, it's more of like a pin-up curl if you do it this way. I just have always done it like this. I also call these the the Taylor Swift curls, because I feel like when I started doing these curls in high school, my good friend showed me how to do it, and I feel like Taylor Swift was around at the time, and so I also call them the Taylor Swift curls, although hers are definitely a lot more tighter curls. But that takes way too long for me. Anyway, so I'll wrap it around, and I'll do where the hair is spread out a little bit, and then I will actually twist the hair a little bit as I go down the barrel. So it's not a lot of twisting, it's just a little bit. And you can see at the top, it's flatter, and then these two curls are a little bit thicker because I twisted it a little bit. And so that will help your curls hold as well. And just like that. And I won't touch them until the very end, and then I will brush them out. Another detail that I forgot to show you when I do these curls is that my bottom half of the hair, I'm a little bit more lazier. So once again, you're twisting it, and then you're gonna wanna leave about 1 inch or a ½ inch out to get that mermaid wave as well. And it also gives you more length on your curls. That's what I forgot to mention. But yeah, I'm a little bit more lazy on my bottom half just because you don't have to see it as much. It's the top half, so sometimes I'll do thicker hair pieces because it's gonna be at the bottom, so it doesn't matter as much. And I probably hold it for like, I don't know, 10 seconds. I just kind of like doggle the bottom hair a little bit more, do the top, and let it go. And then I would say that's about, let me see, it's a lot harder in the mirror, maybe 4 inches away from my head when it comes to the bottom, because like I said, the bottom layer is your length, so you want to keep as much of that length as possible. All right, so let's go ahead and speed up this process, and then I'll show you the top layers next. I'm just gonna show you how tight these curls look on me, even with the thick barrel, just because my hair holds curl really, really well. So that's why I like doing the bigger. Also, I forgot to tell you that I do hairspray. I just really like the smell of it, and it also just keeps the frizz away. But I only do like literally 2 sprays, and that's all, because I want them to loosen out. Okay, so then next is I will go ahead and take the top ponytail out, and then I will split that in half. And then keep this in a ponytail. And then I will work on this side. Splitting it. And then I'll do this layer. And I'm going to show you once again. I feel like I was going to tell you another detail that I forgot, so hopefully that will come to my memory. This is really awkward to do a tutorial, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Let me get this back piece first. Oh, I forgot to tell you that I think I forgot to tell you is that I turn all the hair away from my face. So when I'm doing my right side, I'm making sure that I'm taking the curls back. Let me see if I can explain that a little bit better. So I'm gonna grab a piece of hair, and instead of putting the curling iron in front of the piece, I'm gonna make sure that it's behind it, and I'm wrapping it behind like that. So, so on my right side, I'm moving the hair, well, on the left side it would be back right. Right side is back right, left side is left back. So obviously, that was obvious. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I guess the best way to explain it is to have all the curls turn out. Wherever side you're on, you want to make sure you're putting the curling iron behind the piece of hair. Let me see if that's right. Yeah, same side. When I do it on my left side, I want to make sure the piece is behind the hair. This is a learning experience because I don't know how to explain things. Hopefully you guys are understanding from what I'm saying, and I hope that if there's any corrections, you guys will tell me and I'll do a better video. But once again, I want to make sure I'm taking smaller pieces, especially because I'm getting closer to the root, top of my head. And also because I have like a little bit of curly hair, sometimes I'll do curling like that. Still, again, the hair is 4 inches from my hair. The curling iron is 4 inches away from my scalp. And I'm leaving a little bit out, pointing the curling iron down. Let go after a few seconds. And then you're gonna put the first curl on, then you're going to kind of twist your hand as you go down the barrel. Like that. And as you can see, the top one is just spread out, and then the bottom ones are a little bit more twisted. Look at that beautiful little beach wave. I love it. All right, we're gonna speed this up. I'm also going to leave out my front pieces so I can show you how I like swipe them back away from my face as well, which is a trick I learned from a different influencer. Okay, so for the last piece, very top, I like to brush it out. And I'm just gonna finish out this non-slow-mo to show you the last pieces that I do. Doing the same thing, making sure it's pointed down, leaving a little bit, an inch or half an inch of hair out. And then also I left out my front pieces to show you guys how I do my bangs and make them flip out away from my face. Whew, almost there. It's such a process. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of that with the bangs. Okay. Almost there. Alrighty. Okay, so let me spray this top layer real quick. Okay. So now with this piece, I would say this is like, how big is my pinky? I don't know math, guys. I would say about 2 inches of hair, split. I'm not really sure the thickness, but I don't know if you guys can see how thick it is. Okay, so again, you're gonna go from the bottom. No, so you're gonna go, same thing, you want it away from your face. So you're not gonna put the barrel in front, you're gonna put the barrel behind the hair. This is actually a trick I saw from, her name is Cara Loren. She's on Instagram, she's really awesome. She has a lot of like fashion and like beauty, and she like, her hair is super gorgeous. So I learned this trick from her, and I've just been doing it ever since. So basically how you do it is you're gonna wrap the hair like you would normally. It's gonna be a little bit harder with your bangs. And then you want to bring the hair forward as much as you can in front of your face, because this is going to create the swiped or swept look across your face for your bangs. And my little piece right here, try and do that again. And try not to burn your hands, especially with this curly hair, if you have that setting. Okay, so then just like that, once you swipe it back, look at that. It like gives you that curtain bang, like that. And then you can blend it in a little better with your other hairs and try and curl that. But let's do this side. It's hard to see on this camera. Okay, so once again, about that thickness, and I think I don't want that piece in there, so I'm gonna curl that. Okay, and I need to shorten some of these pieces on this side. But once again, piece of hair is behind the curling iron, twist, and then you're gonna pull the hair in front of your face. Don't go towards your face with the curling iron, just to the front of it. That way you're not burning yourself. Hold it for a couple seconds and then let go. And then once you put the hair back, it will create that nice swept. I don't even know what I'm saying. Swept look, just like that. And that's the finished product. Curl this little piece again because my hair is super frizzy. You can correct any pieces. So this is more of the tight curl, and then throughout the day it will loosen. I'm actually going to brush it out and show you how it looks when it's brushed out for me. But I'm gonna add some oils. Turn off my curling iron because I get super, I don't know if any of you guys get super bad anxiety about if you've turned off your curling iron. I'm pretty sure that's a normal thing. Okay, where's my oil? My son was playing with it earlier. Let's see. Okay, any oil's gonna do. I got this anti-frizz dismiss stuff from TJ Maxx. It was like on sale, so I've just been using that. So I just put it at the ends to soften up my ends because your ends didn't get curled, especially if you have frizzy hair. It's gonna show some more, and then put it throughout the rest of my hair. Like that. And sometimes I'll probably redo that side because for some reason this side likes to be a little more softer, which is fine. But that's how I do my curls. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope it was helpful, and I would love to see how you guys do your curls and what you've found that has worked. If you know any shortcuts that will take like 5 minutes to curl my hair, send them my way.